Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we will explain attachments and methods of applying traction for impacted canine. We will not go into the details. So attachments for impacted canine can be bondable and non-bondable. The non-bondable attachments are lasso wires, threaded pins, and temporary anchorage devices. Here you can see lasso wires. Lasso wires, these are basically the stainless steel wires which are twisted tightly around the neck of the impacted canine and ligated to the arch wire. Here you can see threaded pins. Here you cannot see an impacted canine, but it is just to show you what the threaded pins are. Here you can see the disadvantage of it is that it may cause an incidental exposure of the pulp. Temporary anchorage device, no movement of other teeth occur because this attachment, or you can see a screw, this is attached in the alveolar bone. Here you can see it is attached and traction is applied. So no tooth movement occur. So success rate is more than 80%. Bondable attachments most commonly used are orthodontic bands, orthodontic brackets, simple eyelets. Magnets are rarely used. Titanium button with chain, gold button with chain, gold mesh disc with chain. So bondable attachment has some advantages because of simplicity, reliability of the bond, requires a little exposed surface to be successful. Here you can see orthodontic bands most commonly used. Now impacted canine, you can see here. Orthodontic brackets, uh, most commonly used. Here you can see, and then you will apply a traction to attach it with the arch wire. Eyelets, here you can see an eyelet. This is the portion where you will attach it with the tooth. It is the attachment portion. Here you can see an eye where you will apply a traction wire or ligature or intermediary. Here you can see this is the eyelet attached over here, and this is a loop. You can see here. This is an intermediary, or you can say a traction uh, device and attached with the main arch wire. Uh, this is also the showing the eyelet attachment. This is the eyelet having an eye. Here you can see an eye and different traction. Here is a loop attachment. Here is a uh, elastic. Here is a, you can see a steel wire is attached with the eyelet. Now magnets are rarely used. Uh, Here you can see a magnet attached here, but these are rarely used as an attachment. Now comes to the methods of applying traction, or you can say intermediary or auxiliaries. These most common use are elastic thread, elastomeric chain, stainless steel wires, gold chain, auxiliary wire, loops, and orthodontic arch wire. Uh, Here you can see elastic threads. Easily you can identify it. Most commonly used when you will need a very small forces, but disadvantage is that it becomes loose after some time. Here you can see elastomeric chain and here is elastomeric chain and it's a stainless steel ligature. This ligature is attached with the attachment over the canine tooth, and you can see an elastomeric chain now with the main arch wire. Uh, Stainless steel ligature can also be used. Here you can see a stainless steel ligature attaching with the main wire. Stainless steel ligature. Here it is attached with the attachment. Gold chain. Uh, you can see here a gold chain with a gold button. Now the gold button or eyelet is attached with the canine, and you can see this uh, gold chain used as a traction. This is a traction and will attach with the main arch wire. Night eye auxiliary wires can also be used as a traction. Uh, Loops, here you can see a loop. Loops are these. Now, how is it is applied? This loop has been applied over the impacted canine. This loop is attached with the attachment. Now, these are the loops or auxiliary arch wires. Now, concluded, there are various attachments, as you know, and intermediaries that can be available for the canine to bring it into a normal occlusion, but it depends upon the type of the impaction. uh, Managing the impacted canine is a greatest challenge because it has an important role in the aesthetic and function. And the success of the impacted canine depends upon the favorable position of the impacted canine. And you also require the patient cooperation, the orthodontic traction, and type of attachment that you are using. And several problems are associated with the impacted canines while treating them. But it has also created a great interest for the clinician while managing it. And the clinicians are interested in the pathway of eruption, how to manage it in the proper uh, way to bring you to the normal occlusion. Uh, so, management of canine is not a single person job, it is a multidisciplinary approach. A thorough knowledge is required for the management of impacted canine and different clinical situations, because when you will know the various methods, you can use these methods in different situations, and you can best guide the impacted canine to the normal position. Thank you. Wish you best of luck.